In case you missed it, the Broward County Clerk has announced that a new status hearing in Kodak Black's felony trafficking and possession case is scheduled for April 28th with Judge Barbara Duffy presiding. Now that Kodak Black's trial date is set, a lawyer present in the courtroom reported, "There's chatter among prosecutors and law enforcement suggesting Kodak isn't going to get another break. It's time for him to face sentencing, but the big question is, for how long?"
Look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you. All right? It's just for the. Come on, officially. All right. You know your license so good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a secret.
While Kodak's legal troubles made headlines, his team seized the moment by dropping a new track called Soleboy, featuring lyrics reflecting on his life over the past year. In the song, Kodak raps, "My eyes keep watering. I miss my kids. I bet they wonder where their father went," amid what appeared to be his lowest point. It was announced that Wallow and Gilly stepped in to offer Kodak Black some heartfelt life advice, saying,
"Never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself. You're gonna be in pain, but the babies counting you. You gotta be here." And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, "Oh man, a lot of people need you." And then yes man, I ain't here to yes man. You know me. Every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you. I got love for you because you're a young cat. When I was young, Gil was young. Live. I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady did. You see how you light up when I talk about your babies. Live. These people want to laugh. They want to joke. They want to criticize. They don't know your pain. I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, the babies count on you.
Wallow and Gilly tried to reason with Kodak, reminding him that his life is about more than just himself. Kodak Black has 5 children who desperately need him, but because of his recent actions, they're currently not allowed to see him. Some fans believe that's for the best, pointing out that just a few weeks ago, Kodak was seen strung out, even jumping on his counters in a concerning state. What's most alarming for Kodak is that he was arrested for this exact charge just 2 years ago, which means the court is unlikely to show him any leniency this time around. Back on February 28, 2023, it was revealed that Kodak admitted to using drank but denied being under the influence of any other substances, following his not guilty plea to possession and firearm charges.
I was on the sleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. So all that's just a process. The process that it had to be any other mug shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet. And on top of that, it's like, brother, I'm Haitian. I mean, and then it's just like my era.
Shortly after the IG Live, federal agents raided Kodak's home, arresting the rapper and seizing numerous items from his residence. While in custody, Kodak hired attorney Brian Cohen, who managed to negotiate a deal that sent Kodak to rehab instead of leaving him to sit in jail for 2 years.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Kapri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
Unjust and not right about the situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, with Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
However, Kodak ended up committing the same offense again, giving prosecutors ammunition to build a case highlighting his pattern of behavior. They're now pushing for the maximum prison sentence, arguing that Kodak's recent song, Soleboy, practically confesses to his wrongdoings. The conversation exploded online, starting with 2 viral tweets. One user wrote, "Every day I see a new video of Kodak strung out, not even acting like a human. Is someone going to help him?" Another replied, "Every time I see Kodak I get very sad. That man has like 4 baby mamas, and not one of you. Greedy women cares about him for real. Why aren't you helping him? You're probably just sitting around waiting for him to pass away." Sadly, Kodak actually saw that tweet and later jumped on IG Live to quote it directly.
While we waiting, other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody like let time do it. Bro, time do this. What you call it? Whether it's heal or whatever, it's gonna let you know. Let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, and it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all, to try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world, everybody don't remember. Everybody, you know, are we waiting? Are we kind of waiting on one?
The tweet made Kodak aware that fans were genuinely concerned about him, but it seemed like he was already too far gone. Later that same day, rappers and fans alike realized how serious things had become when a new video surfaced showing Kodak eating chicken in the middle of the road. The clip went viral, with many people doubting it was even really him.
Okay. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that fun. Take a seat next to him, brother. Hold on, please. I want to drink this.
This eventually led Kanye West to speak out, calling on other rappers in the area to join him in helping Kodak. Unfortunately, it seems that not many people actually reached out to offer their support.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna fly down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows him enough. I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like you can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
You might wonder how someone as rich and successful as Kodak could end up in a situation like this. That question was partly answered later that night when Kodak was seen pacing around his room, repeatedly saying that he's Drake's favorite rapper, which, to be fair, he very well could be. But instead of helping him, his friend just sat there filming. It's a stark example of how even those closest to him seemed more interested in recording him while he was strung out than actually offering support.
Who? You Drake favorite rapper? Huh.
No, see that. They always, you know what I mean? You ain't getting out, like, oh no, it's good.
It wasn't always like this for Kodak Black. In 2023, after his first trafficking and possession case, he entered a rehab center, which effectively paused his music career for over a year. He didn't have pre-recorded tracks ready to release, nor was he active on IG Live, which stalled his momentum. However, during rehab, Kodak made significant changes in his life. He focused on writing new music, working out daily, and becoming a better person overall. Once he was released, he made a strong comeback by dropping his hit song Walk, which racked up 33 million views and shot him back up the charts. Sadly, the success seemed to go to his head. He started hanging out with the wrong crowd again and tried to reignite his rap career by appearing on a Kaizen.net livestream, but fans were alarmed when Kodak was seen sweating profusely, swatting at imaginary things, and screaming in a way that visibly frightened Kaizen.
Everybody at times will feel good. That's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
The morning after the live stream, Kodak went on IG Live to try to explain what had happened, as millions of fans were upset and disappointed to see that he had seemingly broken his sobriety.
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look for any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, I try to like, and then you don't think.
With millions disappointed that Kodak had broken his sobriety and embarrassed himself on the livestream, the backlash against him continued for several months. However, the situation caught the attention of Bunk, who many might remember. He reached out to Kodak, showing genuine concern and offering support in an effort to help him get back on track.